Well, good morning, guys. It is cold, cold, cold. And I've been fighting the cold myself. The past 2 days, I haven't felt the best. But today, we're going to do a little squirrel hunting. I'm going to be on a little solo hunt. So I actually have a squirrel dog. She's young. We took her yesterday evening, and I actually found out that she is a little gun shy. So she's going to be laid up in the pen for a while. Until I can try to get that broke. Hopefully I can get that broke. But until then, I'm gonna be hunting with no dog. So hopefully we'll see some squirrels today. I don't think they're gonna start moving until this frost thaws out. I'm trying to find my key for my dog box, but there's a bunch of squirrels around here. They're everywhere. That crazy dog's barking, but so we're gonna give that a try today, and I'm just gonna be sitting on the ground. I might move around a little bit, but I'm mostly gonna be sitting. I know what area these squirrels are in because I see them all the time deer hunting, but I'm gonna wait for the sun to get up a little bit and hopefully it'll start moving. Usually I see a few around the house here, so I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye out. But first I'm gonna make sure my 22's sighted in, because last year I feel like it wasn't hitting real accurate. I was missing a lot of squirrels, so I'm gonna sight it in real quick and we're gonna go back here behind the house and see what we can get into, so stay tuned. Have you ever seen a dog play with a stick this big? Crazy thing. Look at that. That's like a 8-foot stick. That dog's not scared of anything. Well, I just spent about an hour, probably 45 minutes, trying to sight in 22s. I have a semi-automatic 22. It's got a really nice scope on it. The one I was showing you earlier about, I traded that boy, and I couldn't find the clip. Evidently, there's a special clip that goes in it. And then I finally remembered where it was at, so I shot it, got it sighted in. It was pretty much sighted in. It didn't take much, and it's about 8:48 right now. We're just now heading over there, but it's real cold this morning, so like I said, I think the squirrels will move once the sun gets up and melts that frost a little bit. So I'm hoping when I get over here it'll be prime time, but it's real cold. I can feel my throat getting sore again. I got my cough drops with me, but you know how it is if you've fought a cold before. It sucks, but it's hard to just sit inside the house, and I feel like I always feel better if I get out and move around during the day. I might regret it tomorrow morning, but we're gonna go over here. We're just gonna sit, hang out. Like I said, I know where these squirrels have been because I've been seeing them when I'm deer hunting. So I'm gonna go over here and sit probably for a few hours. And I'd say they'd be moving today because it was windy yesterday evening, and that's when I took my squirrel dog. We didn't see any, but like I said, unfortunately she was really gun shy, which is not good. So I'm gonna have to work on that before I take her again. She will tree a squirrel, but when you shoot that shotgun, she is gone. So if anybody's got any tips or recommendations, I've got bird dogs. This is the first time I've ever had a dog that was gun shy, so this is new for me. I've been trying to shoot like across the yard, you know, trying to get her used to it, and obviously she heard the 22 shots this morning, me sighting my 22 in. But yeah, she's definitely gonna take some work. I was a little disappointed that happened, but it's okay. We'll try to figure something out. But anyways, I'm about to pull up here. We're gonna go sit in the woods and see what we can see, so stay tuned. Just walked up on this deer. Look here. Look at that deer. Feet don't even see me. There, she just seen me right there. She still don't see me. Snuck up on this deer. I believe there's other deer with him. I can hear him in the corn. That's awesome. There's about 3 of them. Snuck right up on these deer. Just eating the corn. I finally got set up. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna be able to film all this by myself, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna sit here for about 30 minutes and just see if I see any movement. Leaves are pretty dry, so I should be able to hear a squirrel if it's on the ground. But I know they're in here. I hear them all the time deer hunting, so just gonna sit here for a little while and see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some action for you. Smoked him. Oh, he's getting up. Well, finally got me one. Just sitting there and that squirrel come out like 20 yards. There's a nest right above me, so I figured there's about 2 or 3, so I figured if they'd move it, I'd be in the right spot. I'm just gonna keep my eyes out. I ain't really heard anything else, but we got one down, so hopefully we'll stay here a little longer and see what else comes out. Well, guys, it was a slow morning this morning. I only ended up getting 1 squirrel. I seen 3 altogether. This one, I mean, it was perfect. It come down probably 20 yards in front of me out of its nest. I shot it. It took 2 shots to get it, but I was using the Savage with the BSA scope, and I'll tell you what, this scope is very, very nice. Like I said, I got this 22 from a coon dog traded a coon dog puppy for this, and it is a very good shooting 22. I was using these CCIs, show you that, and I'll be honest, by far the CCIs are the best shells or bullets that I've ever used in a 22. I've bought the cheap stuff before, and a lot of times they'll end up just jamming in the gun, or you'll end up just wounding a squirrel and it'll get away, crawl in a hole or whatever. These work good on coons, any kind of small game. They cost and they're more expensive, but they're worth it, in my opinion. These are the targets, CCI targets. Now I have the stingers at home, and the stingers are really, really good. That's the best ones I've found. But yeah, it's a slow morning. I figured I'd see a lot more than I did, especially since it was windy yesterday evening. You know, 3 squirrels, that's considered a slow morning, but I didn't get skunked, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, I'm thankful the Lord allowed me to come out today. I've felt awful the past 2 days, been fighting this cold, and just trying to get better, taking medicine, but yeah, I always enjoy just coming out hunting and being out here. It's just like a getaway for me, especially after working all week. But yeah, I mean, it was a slow morning, but I'd say they'll probably move good this evening if that wind will stay. I think the wind's supposed to get up again. We had snow up in the mountains yesterday, but we didn't get any down here. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna get this thing cleaned. All right, guys, it's time for an evening of squirrel hunting. The other day I just got one. That's really not enough to make a meal, so we're gonna go this evening behind Dad's house. He's got squirrels everywhere. He said there's a few living in his building. They're all in his backyard, so I'm gonna set up and still hunt for a little while. I might get up and walk around. It just depends how we do still hunting, but Dad's gonna be running the camera this evening, and he said he seen 2 back there earlier today when he left the house, so we're gonna Hopefully get on some squirrels and I can kill a few more for you. It's been really cold this morning. There was ice, but the sun's out now, so it's warming up. I'm hoping they'll get out and feed this evening because I know they didn't feed this morning. So stay tuned and hopefully we'll have some action for you.
Got him?
Hang on. I got him.
You recording?
Yeah. You got him?
Yeah.
All right.
Dropping me. You see him in there?
Yeah, I see him in the viewfinder. I see the tail. Let me turn it off.
He did that time.
Where'd he go?
Off to the side, but I finished him off.
Oh, okay.
Well, we got our first squirrel down. Looks like a female. We were sitting still, but now we're gonna go walk through the woods. I thought I heard something over there. We're gonna go make a circle in the woods and see if we can find some more. They seem to be moving pretty good this evening, so the wind's starting to stir a little bit, so hopefully we can get on some more before it gets dark, so stay tuned.
You see it? Where's it at? Where's it at?
Get it zoomed in. He's laying there on land. Hang on.
You're zooming in. There you go.
There he is right there. Did you get him?
Yeah.
Help, hang up. I hear him up there. You see him? I hit him.
I see him. Shoot him.
My scope zoomed in too much. Is he in the top? Alright guys, we got the squirrels thawed out. I'm trying a new recipe today. It's something we've never done. Usually we just like crock pot the squirrels and make like a squirrel gravy, but I've been seeing people on YouTube do fried squirrels. So what I'm gonna do first, I got the squirrels in the sink. I'm gonna clean them up real good. We're gonna parboil them, which means we're gonna put them in this pot and boil them on a low. Let me turn that up actually. Boil them on a low for about 30 minutes, and that's just gonna tenderize the meat. And then I got this House of Autry chicken seasoning. We're gonna bread them in that, and we're gonna fry them in the pan and see how it turns out. So this is a first for me, so I'm gonna give you my honest opinion if it's good or not. Hopefully it turns out good, because I've been waiting on this all day. So stay tuned. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put some seasoning in here. Put a little bit of that in there. I'm gonna add a little bit of Cajun two-step, just for a little bit of spice. See that right there. I like my food pretty spicy, so maybe too much, but I don't believe you can have too much of that. So I got this ready. The water's starting to boil. We're gonna boil the squirrels, and then we're gonna put them in here and batter them up. Alright guys, so we boiled this squirrel for about an hour, hour and a half. And it looks like it's good and tender, so I'm gonna put it in this seasoning I was showing y'all. I'm gonna put the legs in there. You can see now it's pretty much about to fall off the bone. Let's see. I believe that's... Yeah, you can see it's starting to fall off the bone, so let that drain. And we'll put this first batch in there.
Yeah, it's up here.
Try to batter them up. This is the first time we've ever fried squirrel, so hopefully it'll turn out good. We got the oil warming up right now. These will be like chicken wings pretty much. Alrighty, so we'll have them battered, and I'm gonna put them in the oil here in a minute, and we'll start frying them. Alright, we got the squirrel battered up now. We got the oil heated up, so we're gonna put them in here. I'm gonna put the legs in first. If I can find them. You think that's enough oil in there?
Yeah. I zoomed in on it.
Alright, so we got the squirrel fried up. Looks like it's fried enough where it's good and crunchy. We're gonna take it out. Hopefully this will be good. So we got fried squirrel, macaroni, and greens. So we're gonna try the squirrel, and I'm gonna give you an honest review. If it sucks, I'm gonna tell you, and if it's good, I'll tell you that too. Pretty good, yeah.
Got good flavor.
Good.
Tastes good.
Yeah, it's good. Could have used a little more Cajun seasoning, but other than that, I think it's good. You see it right there, good and crispy. So we boiled the squirrel for an hour and a half, which is probably a little longer than you need, but boiled it and got it tender, and then put it in the pan for a few minutes and fried it. And I think it's better than the way we used to do it, the dumpling. But so yeah, next time you kill a squirrel, you can try this. Appreciate y'all watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.